Right.
That's
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Alright, let's just here.
Yeah, I'm here.
What are we looking at today? Lemon Land.
This is a very, very rough way to start the new season for me.
Uh-huh.
I think I played the early game and the mid game pretty decently. Late game, I have a couple deaths that I think are very clearly bad, and I very like immediately noticed or like knew what I did wrong.
Okay.
But I wanted to know if there was anything kind of before those deaths that you noticed I should have been doing better. And if
Alright.
you had any advice for playing into kind of anti-carry champs, I guess.
We're gonna anti-carry like Zillion Malphite.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The
Usually it's just patience. Uh,
patience.
like
Okay.
wait for your teammates to go. Kind of, I always said this, um, that Viego is always like it's like he's kind of like 80 Katarina. What I mean by that
Hmm.
is like Katarinas don't want to flash E ult and they want to wait for the enemy team to use their CC spells, wait for the enemy team to be half HP, and then she'll go in and get all the clear up all the resets, right? Because if Katarina goes in first, she'll just instantly get Malphite ulted in, right? She
Yeah.
goes in first and tries to assassinate someone, they just get Zillion ulted, right? So a lot of times Vigo's the same. When you play versus the champions, you just kind of do nothing. Wait for Warwick to go in first. Wait for Malzahar to ult someone. Malphite ults Jhin. Zillion ults whoever Malzahar ulted. And then once all that shit's been used, okay, now I'm flashing in. Now I'm going in. Blah blah blah. So a lot of times it's just patience.
Okay.
But we'll see. Full clear. Good kill. Think you should 100% just base right now. You have look how much money you have. 1,700.
Hmm.
There's no way you're starting Dragon with this much gold in your inventory. And you have a ward on dragon, so you'll see if they start it. And if they start it, then when you recall, you'll just instantly run back here. And if they start it as you're recalling, then you'll just stop your recall and then just fight them as they're on it, right? So in this case,
Hmm.
there's no way they can do dragon, and there's no way you should be here because the only reason why you'd be here is for you to do dragon, right? So you should just also let's do the math on the timing. Right? You base right now. It is 6:24. It takes 8 seconds to base, and it takes you 20 seconds to get here. You'll be here in 28 seconds, right? Right now it's 6:24, so that means you'll be here in 6:50, right? 6:51. We fast forward to 6:51. It is right now. It is 6:51. So instead of being here, you'd be here right now, but you'd
Hmm.
have a bunch of goodies, right? So you'd be at the exact same
Hmm.
spot, ready to fucking W flash in here in this bitch, but you'd have 2,000 gold worth more stats. And then I guess you're still gonna win this fight, but like it's just gonna you wouldn't have to even have to ult, right? That would just this guy would just die to W auto Q, right? And he's at
Yeah.
30 from the extra, just an extra two long shorts kills this guy, right? So you don't have to ult. And now you can save your ult for maybe a future fight. For example, you'd have ult right now, right? And this guy dies if you have ult, correct? So it's like these things really do
Yeah.
matter. This guy's dead, boom. This guy's dead again. So now you're snowballing even harder, or now Orion's even farther behind. Then blah 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 blah. And then Malzahar probably doesn't die. All these things add up.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Okay.
when you have a lot of money, just base TLDR. See bots fighting, so we come Shadow. They win without us. He kind of walked into that ult, but he still dies, so it's fine. Take all his camps, look for another bot gank. Okay, we do a bit of snowballing. Miss your Q, it's fine. I mean W. Recall. Uh, Pickaxe double longsword's better than whatever this was. Another freebie. At this point, I won't even base. Like, you're 500 gold off collector, right? Um, or to be
Yeah.
more specifically, 480. Um, these camps give you 350 gold. So these camps are giving you after these three camps, you're gonna be 1300 basically. And then you're only gonna be 100 gold off collector. At that point, fucking anything gives you collector. Fucking three bot, the bot wave. Maybe the scuttle's up. Maybe you'll just like fucking fuck around for 30 seconds, look for a kill or an assist on someone. Like, if anytime you're this close to an item, just stay for it, right? Um,
I think my logic at the time was I just wanted to make it to the Drake on spawn.
yeah, I make sense. I understand. But I don't hate the logic. I think more
Hmm.
importantly, I would prefer to hold. I'd rather have position advantage over like to me. What's worth more, 25 AD in the fight, or for me to be in this bush for 20 seconds, an Oriana or FiddleSticks face check me, and I full charge W auto Q ult kills them, right? I'd rather have the
Mhm.
positioning over the AD because I think the positioning will do more damage than the actual AD in a fight, you know. And I think basing here is just you're not, you're still not going to be here, right?
Okay.
Because it's actually a perfect example here. If you were here earlier, you'd be in this bush with this guy, and then you just full charge W here, and this guy Fiddlesticks wouldn't even be able to flash straight because the second expression ends, he's full charged the Viego W, and then he dies to just auto Q, right? No, even with less no
Mhm.
pickaxe, auto Q kills this guy with right with how fed you are, crack and proc.
Yeah.
So that's actually a perfect example of now you're forced ult, same as last time, to catch up to this guy, and now you have no ult for this fight. And now if you have ult for this fight, I could only imagine you'd probably fucking rip some heads off, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think the extra pickaxe did anything here. I think the positioning is all that mattered. Boom. Nice job. Base for item, good merc treads. Don't know why you're skipping Gromp. I don't know why you're scared either. You see Fiddlesticks Malphite. You see
I thought
Oriana,
they
man.
might push in to fight me on it, and I figured I would just take my wolves to stop him from getting any value from my camps, and then I was gonna go look for his camps and his bot side.
If you don't see them, like they're in fog of war, sure you'd be scared, but they're on vision, so they can't really, they can't really push in, right? Like who's
Mhm.
if you see Fiddlesticks, if he walks to your Gromp, he's gonna walk through the tower to get to your Gromp, and then you'll see him, and then you'll just pull the Gromp down, and then it's gonna be fine, right? Um,
Okay.
you have merch. I mean, you're 10-0. I don't think you should be scared of these people. Okay, go mid again. He dies. Kill bot. Take his bot cams. Probably to base here. You have 1300 gold, right? I assume you're buying a Shilba next. What are you building?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have
Shilba.
you have Noon Quiver. You have perfect money. 1300 gold. Noon Quiver. Perfect base, right?
Mhm.
Last thing I want to do is chase into Fiddlesticks. Like I chase into enemy jungle and walk into a Fiddlesticks ult or a Malphite ult. Like think about how bad this guy just missed on you. I want you to imagine right now you're Malphite ulting, and now Fiddlesticks is charging his ult right now. Boom. While you're still knocked up.
Yeah.
Aren't you just
Yeah.
CC locked and dead?
Mhm.
When you play against champs like Fiddlesticks, or even Oriana, you want them to walk into you. You never want to be chasing into them. These champions want to be chased into, right? Like Oriana
Mhm.
wants you to chase into her ball. The Fiddlesticks wants you to chase into him and get feared and ulted and blah blah. Like again, it worked out very closely, right? But
Yeah.
you're playing into the enemy's game plan, and right now it's working barely. Eventually, you'll go for it, and it's not gonna work.
And spoiler alert, that is what happens.
Yeah. And which also goes back to the earlier thing is positioning. If you hold position, then they're forced to walk into you. But if you're walking into their position because you're late, well then I mean, then that's the sentence. You're walking into their position, you know.
Mhm.
Don't forget to use W and E while leaving base, like W W W W E E E W W W. You know, you'd be here
Mhm.
earlier. Nice. All right, spam ping Baron, spam ping Baron, spam ping Baron, Baron. Fill 6 dead for 33. Baron's dead in it spawns in 15. So if we do the math, they'll have no jungler for Baron, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it's just bad. We could just do Baron on spawn instead of this. Also, I mean, you could also do this guy. You just played it badly. Just full commit. I don't know why you're not like. I'll just alter him right now. He dies, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna go for this, also normally I don't like flashing for a kill. Flashing for this guy is completely okay because um if you kill him, then he's dead for Baron. Now right now Baron's still free because it's two people dead, so it's gonna be a 3v5 at Baron. If you kill this guy, then it's even more free because then it's gonna be a 2v5 at Baron. There's no way two people can kill five people at Baron buff, right? And here, so
Mhm.
you could full commit to kill this guy. Just flash Q right now. Your Fiddlesticks, your Q will fear him, right? So you flash Q, he's feared, and then if he's feared, aka CC'd, then Warwick ult's undodgeable, unmissable. Your Viego ult is unmissable because here he flashes it, right? Or he flashes afterwards. So here you just flash Q, Fiddlesticks. You kill this guy gets 100 to 0 in their tower. Fiddlesticks feared, Ulrich feared, Viego ult, one shot, and now you go pull Baron 2v5. Instead, Warwick dies, you have to flash away, and you get chunked to 20%, and now you get scared off the Baron. But you should honestly, even now I was still Baron because the only two people alive are Zillion and Malphite. So, and there's four of you. So you Jin Lulu can just 3-man the Baron, right? Who's gonna stop you? Zillion support throwing bombs over the wall. This is where you
Yeah,
win.
I guess not.
This is where you win the game. You just Baron right now. You can either not go for the dive and just start Baron on spawn with Warwick, or go for this dive when they're just full send. Use your ult, use your flash. Don't be greedy. Just fucking use everything. Guarantee the kill. And then you'll have a huge number advantage for Baron. So this is, I think, so far this is the biggest mistake of the game. This is where you
Okay.
single-handedly win the game is just pulling Baron as it spawns. Mid late game, whoever gets Baron or Soul wins. The easiest way to get Baron or Soul is to fight a number advantage. The easiest way to fight number advantage is when you get picks, you just force fights afterwards. Same thing here. Zillion died. Spam ping Baron. Why not Baron? It's 45, right?
Mm.
Even if it's a support, doesn't matter. Baron, Baron, Baron. Good, nice. We go here. Yeah, so we get it. Perfect. Perfect. Now we fight afterwards. I think you just probably have a bad ult if I have to guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just more patience. Just keep waiting. Ironically, when I'm in positions like this as Viego, I would just charge my W and just full charge W over the wall. Help stun. Throw my Q over the wall. Unironically poke, and then when someone's in ult range, then you'll ult, right? Also, FiddleSticks
Mm.
flashed, didn't he? Right here.
Yeah.
So here, ironically, if you full charge W over the wall here on the Fiddlesticks, full charge when you're charging, you throw it, he's full stunned, and then you can ult, and then that ult will kill him, and then he won't be able to like move out of the way here and heal up. So this is now where you win the game as well. You get Baron, you ace these guys, and the game's over. But you guys get ace, and you lose all your Baron buffs. Now we play for Dragon. Same thing as before. We got the dragon. If I'm you now, I'm just spam picking dragon. Like, fuck the chase, fuck the dive. We have our 45. The soul is guaranteed as 45. How are they going to team fight 45 with a 30 carry, right? The only thing that it goes well
Mm.
is if we chase into them. Technically, it wasn't your fault here. Your team did it. But I would be communicating with pings, danger, caution, type, whatever you want to do. We already have the guaranteed dragon. What else are we looking for here, right?
Yeah.
The guy dies, and you're forced to use your ult. So here, normally we can still 44. But now we have no ult, no flash. We get 3-man Malphite, and the game's over. The game ends right here. So I mean, it sucks. You played well. I think it just the later sequences, like a lot of it's understanding how. I don't think you fully comprehend how big of a deal picks are in mid game. Like you see, the second you get a pick, at the second the game turned 20 minutes, you got a pick. I'm yelling, it's free Baron, right? You get a
Mm.
pick on Zeri, I'm yelling, it's free Dragon. Like the second you get a pick on anyone in mid late game, it's a guarantee inhib or Baron or Dragon or Soul or Elder or something, And these type of
Yeah.
big objectives, inhib, Baron, blah blah, uh, Dragon. These are what wins you games. So I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty fucked up game. They do have an annoying comp, but yeah, I think big one is the patience. I think it's taking discipline fights. I think a lot of the time there's a lot of fights you're either late to, or you have to spend more abilities than you normally would because you were sitting on too much gold, right? So a lot of it's just discipline based, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah, any questions on any of this?